The biggest concern I have is that I don't want to see him go through with what he went through before. I mean, I felt so bad because that boy has been so positive his whole life. And when this all came about, he was broken, and I hated it.
I think that he tried as hard as he could, and it didn't work out. And I think right now my concern with Garrett is just, is he fully healed from that, and is he ready to move on, and, you know, is he ready for an engagement?
I think he's ready, but at the same time, if he's not the one for you, be honest with him, because I hate to see him have a big fall. It'll just tear his heart apart.
That's what I've been saying I want since night one, is I want honesty with all of the guys, and I'm gonna give that right back to them, because I never got that in my past relationships, so I put that so high.
So that's what I'm asking of you. You know, our family's pretty close, and we're pretty loving, but we're very protective. And his mother is like a mother bear. She protects her cubs.
I take my family very seriously. Very seriously. They're everything to me. I just want my son to be happy. Don't want him going down that scroll hole again.
So I know that you probably, I don't know how deep you know about what took place a couple years ago.
Yeah, he's told me.
He's told you. Okay.
Everything, yeah.
Okay. One of the most awkward moments in being a parent is when you can't help your own child. When they're little, you can take care of them, you raise them, you love them, you do everything you can.
Yeah.
When you give them their wings and let them fly, it's very hard. And one of the most gut-wrenching things I've ever had to watch was the night that he moved out of his home. I was helping Garrett get his belongings, and he was very emotional. And he turned to me and said, "Mom, am I making this the right decision?" It just about wiped me out. He came out of a dark hole.
Yeah.
And he's become very happy again. And he's starting to enjoy life. But I don't know where your heart is.
Yeah.
So what was the first thing that struck you about Garrett?
Just his energy and his positivity. He could have done anything in the world, you know, coming out of the limo, and he came up in that van and had the orange slices and the car seat and the diaper bag, and in our conversation, he just smiled the entire time and made me laugh. Just the way that he made me feel and his positivity throughout the entire night, I was like, that's why he's getting that first impression rose.
Okay, all right, well, that's good to know.
He's the only guy here that has been married, and I'm the only person here that's been engaged.
Right.
And so we kind of share that bond, but I think because of that, we both really realize the weight of this and do take it so much more seriously.
He has deep values, and it's hard to find. And I think from what we know about you, you've come from a similar background, which is nice to hear.
Yeah.
Unless I read something wrong tonight, I think that Becca could make Garrett happy. But sitting down with Garrett tonight, my biggest question to him is, are you going to be fine if this bounces back the other way?